The other forward, number 5, Angel Reese. The head coach of your home team, your Chicago Sky.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Chicago Sky.
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Out to Vandersloot.
Pass to Reese.
That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark outside. The three-pointer is on target.
How good is that? And she can make a defender look foolish with moves like that.
Now Banham. Back to Vandersloot. The three is up. Natasha Howard pulls it in. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. And the three off target. To the middle. Here's Reese. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Tremendous floor recognition from Vandersloot. She makes passes that others simply can't.
Clark can't get it to go.
It's that time. Which play will it be? The arc over the defender in the theater or the back-to-back double lobs? A classic quality versus quantity matchup. No wrong answers. It's all up to you. My work here is done, but next week we'll set up to vote for the top play of Season 5 and award 100,000 VC. Pretty exciting. Enjoy your games, everyone.
Charlotte Hornets rookie Kon Knueppel is having a fantastic NBA rookie season.
He's certainly in the running for Rookie of the Year for good reason, too.
He's green-beamed more threes than any other rookie in NBA history, and we got to know him a little bit better over Summer League. Here's what he had to say about his 2K rating and what it feels like to be in 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center, filling out the middle. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now here's White. Pass to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. Kept alive.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Knipple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And what a read by Knipple, seeing what the pick and roll opens up and using it.
Brown outside. Diabate grabs the board. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
That's good from Ball. And Doris, a measured pace for the Celtics. No rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at three, you take it.
So he gets them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's White. Last game he had 10 points. Stolen by Ball. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
And this is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
Now here's Tatum. Last game 26 points. From downtown, and he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Ball. His last outing with 20 points. Miller against Brown. Miller, no luck.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
To the middle. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum. Ball, the bounce pass. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Out to the right wing. A shot by Diabate. No good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Here's Ball following the bucket by the Celtics to stop the run, and it's blocked, and they recover it. Goes up again. The rebound by Queta.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And he makes the first. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And Brown drops them both. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle. We would love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot, he's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's White, still without a basket.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Ball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Ooh, slow ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Miles Bridges. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6. It's good. This game is all even. Ball's got 8 points. Boston with the ball. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Bridges misses. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Tatum. Here's Queta. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Queta's got his 3rd basket of the night. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
to check out some numbers for Jason Tatum. So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 2. Here's McNeely. Back to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. He hits the second from the line. For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Garza. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shireman. Here's Gonzalez. The rebound by James.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And really it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Charlotte. Outside Gonzalez. Pulls from the top of the key. He gets it in there. And the Celtics lead by 1. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte.
Celtics foul. Walsh. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Gonzalez against James.
Boston foul. Luka Garza. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And here's White. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. Clock at 6. Here's McNeely. They get the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Garza. An 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Pritchard against White. The turnaround. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked. James against Gonzalez. James, the pass to White. Back to James. Pass to McNeely. Stolen. Here's Shireman. He has yet to score. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. James outside. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Walsh. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Gonzalez. Good D by James. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to White. Now Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Driving the lane. Here's Shireman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Hornets leading by 3. Pass to James. Bridges outside. To the right side. Here's McNeely. James wide open. No good from outside. Fires from way outside. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Charlotte leading by 3. All out there with Kobe White. And it's Kneppel, and it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now here's White. No scoring in this one, and that one is good.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area, just drops it in softly.
And it's Ball penetrating. The rebound by the Celtics. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Tatum's shot is off.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Now Ball. Here's White. The putback. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's White missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The first one falls.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for White. Both shots good from the stripe.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Count it.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Defensive foul, Derek White. Second.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Ball.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
Ball against White. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Hits the three-point bomb. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Diabate. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against Indiana, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Ball after the basket by Boston. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact lead at both ends of the floor.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Brown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Miller with the ball. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And Tatum pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game on the wing, Miller. Shoots. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Knipple. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Diabate. Now Knipple. And the Hornets miss again.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Brown outside. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte in the lead. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Derek White. Miller up on top. He's covered by Brown. Brown against Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one wide left.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And a new group in for the Celtics. To the left side wing. Here's Garza. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Kneppel. Bridges. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
That's how you take care of business. Miles Bridges protects the play, finishes strong for his group.
Here's Shireman, guarded by Green. Shireman can hit.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Green passes the ball. Now Kneppel. Here's Bridges. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Shireman. Here's Tatum. Inside. Tatum automatic.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Ball kicks to Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's great to see Josh Green stay ready. These opportunities present themselves on the interior. You got to go get it.
Here's Gonzalez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Charlotte making some changes. McNeely's checked in for Kneppel. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Just such a tremendously explosive athlete. Josh Green doing some work.
Outside, Gonzalez fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Boston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Hornets leading by 6. White looking around. Pass to McNeely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Gonzalez. It's rebounded by McNeely.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Pass to Shireman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
White inside. He's covered by Pritchard. White, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bridges. White against Pritchard. White, good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pritchard against White. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Gonzalez. Second personal foul, third team foul.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Hornets, Josh Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Green. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Shaq, let's get your take on Charlotte.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating. Who knows? It might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Ice cold. Frigid from beyond that. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Celtics, down on the block, it's Tatum with Keita. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. And that one's good, Tatum.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Here's Diabate. And it's blocked. And here we go. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for White. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Now here's White. Charlotte no good that time either.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
And the foul on Sam Hauser. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Second is Con Knipple.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
That's good from Ball.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
Ball hits them both. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Hauser. Headshot off. Bridges with some nice defense. Miller up on top. Guarded by Tatum. Now Bridges. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Now here's Brown. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. White takes it off the glass. White's got 6.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of the shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver. After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back over to you.
You absolutely love that confidence. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Strong work inside by Knipple, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. And here's White. He's covered by Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's White. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points for him.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brown against Miller. Shoots over Brown. And the shot is long. Celtics trail by 12. Down low. The shot. Brown gets it done inside.
You see Jaylen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
And the Hornets call time here.
And look who's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybees.
Here's some numbers for LaMelo Ball. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. So it's the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Keita's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown against James. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Here's Ball. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Right side, White from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball dishes to James. And here is Ball. 15 points in the game. Shoots from 12. Again, Ball missing. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Hauser. It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Kneppel. Hauser defending. Pass the ball. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to James. Charlotte with the new shot clock. And he makes that one. And the Hornets lead by 10.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Some changes in for the Hornets. McNeely comes in for Bridges, and it's Kobe White in for Ball. And a new group in for the Celtics. Hornets on defense now. 10-point lead. And the rejection by James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
The free throw drops for James. And James drills them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Shireman. Pass to Pritchard. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Here's McNeely. Fades back. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Takes it from 10. And he hits the jump shot. Gonzalez has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now White, 11 points in the game. Here's James. Buries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pritchard against White, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to McNeely. 5 on the clock. Here's Kneppel. Oh, good with the triple.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's White. from outside the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Outside Gonzalez. Pass to Queta. Back to Gonzalez. Over James. Gonzalez's shot is off.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
It's White on the wing. And White with the stuff.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Pritchard against White. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 6 points in the quarter. Hornets leading by 9. Here's White. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. To the paint. Here's Pritchard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Pritchard's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pritchard against White. Pass to James. And there's the drive. Here's McNeely. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Celtics trail by 10. Pritchard with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Brandon Miller out there with Kobe White. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Green. And it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. White up top. He's covered by Pritchard. Outside, Green. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to White. Now Pritchard. Covered by Miller. Shot clock at 6. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Green.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Pass to Diabate. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Wow, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
White finds Tatum. For 3. The Hornets pull it in. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
With the second effort, Diabate's shot is good. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Brown from down in the low post. It goes.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
Bridges against Tatum. Bridges passes to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Latrey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Bridges, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
To the inside, Diabate, basket good. Diabate's got 8 here in the quarter.
Right, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Hauser. Hornets with the rebound. Inside, here's Bridges. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Hornets lead by 13.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kobe White. Celtics also with a sub. Cade is checked in. Pass to Tatum. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now, here's Ball. And here's Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Diabate. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
White the pass to Queta. Pass to Hauser. Poked away. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. Stops. Pops. Some solid defense from Brown.
High scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Yep, it counts.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now, relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
And the Hornets call time here.
It's time for t-shirts. Get proud if you need a free t-shirt, fans.
check out our player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Miller against Brown. Now, here's Miller. Here's Ball. Almost, but it rolls out. White with it. Now guarded by Ball. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Pass to White. Lock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Gonzalez is checked in for Sam Hauser. Hornets leading by 8. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Possession. And here is Brown. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Bridges against Tatum. Diabate, great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Unloads. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Now, here is Miller, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
White against Ball, and it's sent back by White.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Tatum against Bridges. Gonzalez. And that one is hammered home.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Kneppel. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Ball. Shoots over White. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. Tatum no good. Hornets leading by 4. Ball against White. Ball kicks to Miller. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball up top. White covering. Pass to Diabate. He doesn't hit that one.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself on his ability to shut you down.
And Brown does a great job there forcing the issue, putting the defense on their heels.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Derek White. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Pritchard against Ball to end the cold streak.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left in the fourth. Tatum passes to Hauser. Brown pushes to Tatum. And here comes Tatum.
Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball no good. Celtics on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Brown. To the wing on the left. Hauser the pass to Queta. Yes!
And they've got to get here if they need it.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Hornets timeout.
They're down by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ball. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Peyton Pritchard, 2 shots.
The first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
Bridges for 3. So we see Boston get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And so long, everyone.
And what badges do you think your players should have in the game?
Brick wall.
Nice. Brick wall.
Yeah, brick wall.
Like
Probably
one.
won't have that one, but I can dream.
In my team, you can pick a bunch of players, past or present, to play with. So if you were picking 4 other players to play with you, past or present, who would you pick and why?
Ooh, 4 other players. I'd pick Larry Bird because he's my favorite. Ray Allen because he's one of my favorites, just all-time great shooter. Chris Middleton.
Okay.
And then we need a big, so Jokic.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
It'd be an interesting lineup.
I like that team. What's the first 2K that you remember playing?
2K13, D Rose, Blake Griffin, KD on the cover. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. Do you have any friends that you play with? Any specific friends that you want to shout out?
I got 4 little brothers, so me and the youngest one, he's really good at video games. Kidman, we have some battles.
And what's Kidman going to say? Is he excited about this?
Yeah, he's probably pretty pumped.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Con. We're excited to see you in the game and on the court.
Yeah, sweet.
When you've got an AI teammate in the rec or proving grounds, we've got some tips for success and pitfalls to avoid.
First, try the give and go. When you pass the AI the ball, you can press pass.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward position. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Get on Jalen.
Here's Bridges, pass to Towns. Now Brunson. Holmgren with the block. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Hart with the defensive effort. Outside Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort finds Williams. Back to Dort. Tries again. And Holmgren finishes inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good for 2.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
Here's Brunson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Dortcher Chamber.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
the second free throw is good.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Fourth, the Thunder.
And defensively, they have really set the tone lately, preventing teams from getting into any kind of rhythm against them.
Brunson with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Bridges against Dort. Shoots over Bridges. The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
Cal Bridges at the line for two.
Knocks down the first one.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
So he hits one of two from the stripe. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
2 points. That one goes.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
SGA against Brunson. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's SGA. He's coming off a 25-point game against Chicago. And off the glass. That was good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Brunson passes to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
SGA surveying the D. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City, the rebound. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Holmgren, a lot of want to there to create the extra possession.
Bridges against Dort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Brunson uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 8.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Wallace outside. Down low. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in for Towns. Good on the second one.
And the future is so bright for Holmgren going forward. He's already an outstanding two-way threat, and he has great determination to improve.
Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Here's Anunoby, up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
SGA passes to Holmgren. The kick out to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Brunson. 26 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Now here's SGA. Holmgren outside. On the wing, Wallace. There's the triple. And Anunoby pulls it down. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And they take the lead. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Wiggins against Bridges. Outside Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jalen Williams.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for SGA. New York also changing it up. Shamet comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Alvarado is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Shamet.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the middle. Anunoby passes to Alvarado. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And that one's good. Clarkson.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But, boy, when it's on, Jordan, so difficult to stop.
Now here's Wallace. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Robinson. They get it back. Mitchell. Misses from short range.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's Alvarado. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Over Wiggins. Anunoby can't get it to go. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. No good. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the New York Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Landry Shamet is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Kolek in at the point. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 5 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Hart. Williams misses. Knicks leading by 6. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Alvarado. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out Towns. Alvarado outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Mitchell. He picked up 15 in their last win against Chicago.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Kolek. Towns looking for an opening. And it's New York scoring again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Hartenstein. Over Towns. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Kolek, checked by Mitchell. The 3. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Josh Hart. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Mitchell. And it's New York with a rebound. Fast break, New York. Here's Alvarado. Outside Hart. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Caruso. They grab their own miss. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team.
For Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Caruso. Dort comes in for Joe. And McCain subbed in for Mitchell. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Alvarado. Now here's McCain. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Holmgren finds McCain. Williams on the wing. This one for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's McCain. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Kolek. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Towns passes to Brunson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Williams, and it's rejected.
Tenacious defender. Bridges covers so well. I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Towns up top. Outside Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. And that one hits the back iron. Thunder trail by 8. Here's Dort. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Now here's Williams. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Thunder. The kick out to Brunson. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
McCain against Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
Burst onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
Throw good, McCain. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights. And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Brunson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And here's Wallace. On the wing, SGA. Brunson defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, legs the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Takes one from 10 feet. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Thunder trail by 3. Here's SGA. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Pass to Robinson. Now Clarkson. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, SGA. Yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander just gets that off, going deep into the clock.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. New York, no good that time either.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Holmgren outside. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Robinson against Williams. Robinson passes to Brunson. Shoots over SGA. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dort's shot is good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. The floater. Brunson, tough one up close.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 19 points and 1 block. It's been quite a night so far for him. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage. That could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams go out of three. So when they drop it like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to do.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Cason Wallace out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Knicks trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wallace. He hits the second from the line. Bridges with it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at New York, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
Well, right now, for New York, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And, of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
Now here's Holmgren. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. The rebound by Bridges.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Brunson looks it over. Towns finds Brunson.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort against Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break. Here comes New York. Brunson against Dort. Second chance effort. And Bridges lays it in. Bridges has got 11 points.
You're such a gifted athlete. I like how Bridges uses his vertical to track down offensive rebounds.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. They get it again, and they recover it. Hartenstein in the post. Towns on him. The kick out to Williams for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Anunoby passes to Brunson for the lead. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Bridges with it. Hartenstein covering. Shots blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. So for Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in for Dort, and Mitchell subbed in for SGA. New York also changing it up. Shamet comes in for Bridges, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Anunoby passes to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Williams on the wing. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes. 15 points for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Anunoby. Left side Hart. Towns for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Alvarado with it. Joe covering. Goes back up. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Williams. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot, so he'll get a pair at the line. Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
The free throw drops for Williams.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Kolik's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Knicks trail by 7. New York calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Take a look at the best shot blocking in the real NBA. Second, Chet Holmgren.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Pass to Kolik. Towns outside. Now here's Hart. The rebound by Wiggins.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now Williams. Driving to the basket. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with the tough bucket.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Alvarado outside. Outside Hart. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Kolik. No made baskets yet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Joe. He's guarded closely. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Hart. Here's Kolik, covered by Joe. Here's Kolik. He can't get that one to fall. Joe with the defensive effort. Williams in the post. And he makes it on the layup. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Alvarado. Hart inside, hounded by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kolek. New York, no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Mitchell up top, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Oklahoma City, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've really set the standard in their conference, on track to claim home court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year. You know what? They may be right.
Now a timeout called by New York.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Shamet, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Kohler. Now here's Alvarado. No points yet. Now Towns. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out Towns to stop the drought. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Outside Joe. A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 15. Here's Hart, hounded by Wiggins. 1:06 left in the third. Here's Robinson. Solid defense from Williams. Thunder leading by 15. Back to Joe. Pass to Williams. And here's Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Wiggins outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oklahoma City to rebound. Oh, Robinson with a block. Fast break. Here comes New York. Now here's Alvarado. Hounded by Wiggins. Kicks it out Towns. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Wow, this team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
Pass to Holmgren. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Holmgren's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Clarkson in at the small forward position. Now here's Brunson to the paint. Now here's Bridges. The shot won't fall. Good D by Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
McCain's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Thunder leading by 15. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And that's the thing about SGA. He keeps coming at you, and he forces a reaction defensively.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And one thing that makes Shea so effective is his command of the basketball. He can go either direction and stop on a dime.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Brunson. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Shooting for New York, OG Anunoby. 1 shot.
Free throw's good from Anunoby. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. McCain against Bridges. And here's McCain. Driving in. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson passes to Bridges. Here's Clarkson. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. They host the Pistons after this one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges against McCain. Second shot opportunity. Bridges misses. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 16-point lead. McCain finds Hartenstein. The shot's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. High arcing shot. And the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 22.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And too long on the shot. Knicks trail by 16. Now here's Brunson. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Clarkson up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Dort outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Brunson against SGA. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson misses. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Williams in the post. Anunoby covering. Williams misses.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Down low. Here's Clarkson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside, SGA. Launches a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Brunson with it. Here's Towns. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul. Shooting from New York, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for one.
That one misses for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Off the left rim and out.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Man, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. The first free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Caruso. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Brunson banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Hartenstein in the post. Towns on him. Dort outside. Over Bridges. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Knicks trail by 13. Hart passes to Brunson. Brunson gets it done.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Dort against Bridges. SGA passes to Dort. Lots of room. Hart pulls it in.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson cutting through the lane.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Thunder leading by 9. SGA passes to Holmgren. Now Williams. Anunoby covering. Dort against Bridges. Dort left side. Williams from long range. Oklahoma City the rebound.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
This is what everyone wants from Holmgren. Attacking without reservation on offense.
Now here's Brunson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams looking around. Pass to SGA. Back to Williams. That one doesn't drop. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Bridges outside. From deep. They get the rebound. And another shot. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Williams against Anunoby. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Brunson defending. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Man, what a special year they're having. Picking up their 59th win.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Dort hits them both.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clarkson, tipped away. It's stolen by McCain. Caruso outside. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.